Here are 6 skills that you need to learn to become the next millionaire. Intro. I am going to launch my NFT project sometime in April called TMC, the Millionaire Club. So if you want to find out more, go to my Discord channel. But I want to personally invite you to come onto the Discord and network with some of the most driven and ambitious entrepreneurs on the planet. Currently, we have over 20,000 members on there already, all across the world. We talk about real estate, crypto, NFT, stocks, metaverse, and many more. If you want to learn how to make money and become the next millionaire, come and join us on Discord. Number 1 is the ability to sell and close. If you can sell, I promise you, you don't have to worry about going broke anymore. Because to me, this is the biggest skill set that you need to learn, all right? Maybe selling yourself, selling a product, selling a service. If you don't have that skill set, you need to go learn it. And it's not just about selling. You need to understand and know how to close your client or close whoever it is that you're trying to sell to. Now listen, I wasn't born as a salesman or have any sales skill in me. I have to learn it over time. To be good at sales, you need to be good at communicating, right? To basically take your message and transfer over to another person and close them. So sales skill can be taught and you can learn it. So if you feel like that is your weakness and you're not good at it, I would highly suggest that you spend some time, go on YouTube, all right, get a mentor so that way you can learn. Especially for those of you, if you are in like the car business, right, selling cars or selling anything. If you have that within you, wholesaling real estate is a good business for you because it's all about sales. Getting on the phone, making those cold calls and making offer and lock these property up under contract with this homeowner. When you want to sell and when you want to close somebody, you must be able to convince or persuade that person about your products or your service that it is the best, and even within you, right, trying to sell you that you're the best person or the best choice for them to go with. Listen, for any business to succeed, they need to have a good sales team and a closer. So it's either you or someone else on your team is doing that. But as an entrepreneur, most successful entrepreneur can sell and close themselves. But obviously for them to scale and to grow, they're gonna bring on teams, right? But your team, like these people, it's better to find someone that already know how to sell and already know how to close. Otherwise, for you to train them, it's just going to take a lot more time and a lot more work and a lot more effort from you. So when it comes to sales and closing, find somebody that already has that skill or has that within them, so it's easier and it's going to save you a lot of time. Skill number 2 is marketing. And I heard someone said this, it's not always the best product that win, it's the best marketer that wins, right? You might have a decent product, but you're so good at marketing that you outbeat the best products because they can't market, right? They can't get attention of people. Whoever gets the most attention, right, the most eyeball to their product, to their service, to their company, that is the one that's going to win. When it comes to marketing, it could be in video form or it could be in writing. But now social media have made it so it's a lot easier for you to market your products, your service. You just need to get in front of people. So a lot of you, what you're doing is that you have a great products, but you're not working on your marketing. Maybe you don't have a marketing team because maybe you're not good at marketing yourself. But the cheapest way to start marketing your service, your products, is to put yourself on social media. It is free to post, so you can get a lot of exposure where you don't have to pay anything. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter. There's so many other platforms, right? Those are just a few. Number 3 is financial literacy, which means you must understand how to save, how to invest, and how to manage your money. And I think a lot of people, and even entrepreneurs, are very lack in this, which means they can make a boatload of money. You can make $1 million a year, but you're still living paycheck to paycheck if you're not financially literate, right? You must understand and you must break down your bank account. So typically I have a saving account, all right? For my personal saving, I have a financial freedom account, all right? That's for only emergency only. I have a business account. I have my personal expense account. So I kind of break everything down so that way you know where the money's coming in at, where the money's going out, so you can stay on top of your finance. And this is something that they don't teach in school. A lot of people graduated and get a degree, but they come out, they make the money, and they go and blow it and buy stupid shit with it instead of understanding and get, educated on what you need to do with that money, all right? And people always said it, you got to focus on buying assets before you buy liabilities. place, but so many people like to do it the other way around because they're not financial literate, right? When you go to the bank want to see your, right? They want to see your debt to ratio income. They want to see your income. They want to see how much you make, how much debt you got, all right? And how much cash flow, right, you're getting every single month. So being able to understand, right, and read those charts and being able to stay on top of your money, your finances, and things like that are extremely very important so you don't get into debt. Number 4 is the ability to control your mindset, because the only thing that separates between the winner and the loser, the millionaire and the not, is your mindset. You know, a lot of time when you come across a roadblock, a hurdle, or a speed bump, it takes a true persons to control their mind, to keep on going instead of giving up. Weak mindset will give up. Right? And if your mindset is like a muscle, like you go to the gym and you build up, right? Over time, that muscle will get stronger and stronger and stronger. So without a proper mindset, it's extremely hard for you to succeed. Because we understand that entrepreneurship, building your own business, becoming a millionaire, it is not easy, right? It requires a lot of work, it requires a lot of sacrifice, and to be able to delay instant gratification. When you talk about that, it all comes down to a mindset, right? It's like a lot of times people say, hey, tough time don't last, only tough people do. But to last, you must have a strong mindset. So, you know, when I run across people that are mediocre, right, they always talk about, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough. But instead, they don't ask the question, well, how can I? How can I do this? How can I do that? Right? How can I be better? You see, to get what you never have, you got to be willing to do things you have never done. Because if you always do what you have done, you always get the same results. So whatever it is that you do in 2021, right? And if you continue to do the same thing in 2022, well, guess what, my friend? You're going to get the same results. So to train your mind to get out of your comfort zone, to do things, to challenge yourself, to do things you have never done before, you must work on your mindset, right? And people that are broke, that are poor, right? They always look at people that are successful. They get envy. They get jealous. They hate on them, right? Because they're like, oh, they got lucky, right? Or they're born in a rich family. And I get these kind of comments every single day. And let me tell you, you know, I was born in a mud hut. I was raised in Vietnam. I came to America, you know, at the age of 9. My wife and I would live in a little shed behind a mobile home park for 5 years. And, you know, we're willing to make the sacrifice, to do things that people weren't willing to do. And it all comes down to his mindset. You know, I'm not the sharpest tools in the shed. You know, I dropped out of high school when I was 17. I'm stupid. And people ask me, so Con, why don't you get your realtor license? And I say it all the time. I'm too stupid to get a realtor license. The only thing that separates between the winner and the loser, my friend, is that mindset, right? And when I see people that are doing something, that are making money in a certain area, I always ask myself, how can I do that? You know, maybe I can go learn from them, you know, and then I start to do research instead of like saying, I can't, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. But always ask the question is how can I and how can you do it? Number 5 is the ability to adjust and adapt. Listen, things change so quickly, especially in the world that we're living in now. We got NFT, we got crypto, we got metaverse. You know, people are starting to sell and trade real estate on the metaverse, or they're attaching real assets to an NFT. So you got to learn how to adjust and adapt as our world is changing. And those who don't adjust and adapt quickly, well, guess what, my friend? You're going to go out of business. People that are brick and mortar, that have a clothing store. Amazon came in, everybody can shop online from their house, right? And guess what? All of those stores that don't adjust and adapt, that don't have an online business, right? Or an online store for their customer and client to go and shop, well, guess what, my friend? Most of those stores are completely out of business. Toys R Us is out of business, right? That's just to name one of them. I see my mall, right? It's like a ghost town. All right? And we have to adjust and adapt. So we closed down our hair extension kiosk because of that. And then we got into real estate because we have to learn how to adjust and adapt. I mean, it is extremely hard because now you have to, you know, go learn something that is new. But it's the only way that you will grow. Because if you don't grow, if you don't adjust and adapt, you, my friend, you are going to go out. Last but not least is number 6, is the ability to handle stress and pressure. Because let me tell you, there are days where I wake up where I just like, this is just too much, right? This is just too much for me to handle. Maybe I just quit and just go back and do the things that I know how to do and just be comfortable. But if you're trying to get to the next level, trying to go from 1 million to like 10 million, like it's not going to get any easier. You got to be creative, you know, and obviously it requires you to do more than what you can even handle. I mean, listen, you're gonna get pressure coming from your husband or your wife. You know, you wanna figure out that work-life balances. And as you're trying to like grow and you're in like that entrepreneurship journey, especially when you start out, you know, there's gonna be a lot of stress and there's gonna be a lot of pressures that are gonna be put on you, you know. You know, as you're trying to figure it out and putting the systems, the team together, you know, the process, trying to figure everything out. And at the same time, you're trying to juggle, you know, having time with the family, you know, still enjoy life and enjoy the process. And beside that, you know, not every day is going to be a good day. So there's days that things will blow up, right? Things will go wrong, and then you have to resolve the issue, resolve the problem. And let me tell you, like there was days where I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I didn't go to bed until like 10 or 11 p.m. at night. And these are the kind of pressures, right, that is going to be put onto you. And, you know, it either determine if you are the one or you're not the one. The bigger your goal and the bigger your dream is, I promise you, my friend, there's just going to be more stress and more pressure. So a lot of times, you know, what I like to do now is I just like to figure out, you know, where would I be happy with, right? I pick a number and then that will be my it number. When I get to that point, I think that I am now going to be able just to sit back, relax, and just kind of enjoy. But all I gotta say is, you know, working for someone is hard. Being an entrepreneur is also hard. You just have to choose your hard. Anyways, I hope this video added a lot of value to you. And if it does, please show your boy King Kong some love. Boom, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, be sure to boom, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the bell notification so when I upload a new video or when I go live, you get notified. But until next time, take care and ciao.